Coon Lake and Ham Lake designs specifically, so they're one-of-a-kind designs. And I do tumblers and mugs and koozies and stuff. I also have handmade bookmarks, some postcards, and then my daughter also has a business, so we kind of share the booth, and she's got bracelets that she hand makes, and then scrunchies. I'm a graphic designer by trade, so just wanting to do something more as a hobby and not just for work. And then I live in Ham Lake, so I love Ham Lake, and so I started with Ham Lake and then had some requests for Coon Lake specifically, so that's where that came from. You see like the Starbucks mugs, and I was like, well, we need one for Ham Lake. Ham Lake is such a fun place to live. And very specifically, like we have Fire Truck Santa that comes around. It's such a unique thing, so I wanted to put the very unique stuff on the mug that people outside, you know, that don't live here would never think to do that. So that's why I wanted to do that. It's just fun for people to see it because they're like, hey, I live on Coon Lake or I live on Ham Lake. And it's fun to do with my daughter. She kind of started it a little bit as like a mental health thing. You know, it's keeping her busy and stuff. And she started just getting a big mass of stuff. So I was like, well, why don't we try to sell it? And she has a lot of fun just making them anyways. So it's fun. So I do have a website, justnorthcreative.com. And then on Facebook, it's the same thing, Just North Creative. So that's how they can find me.
We are Beautifully Baked LLC, and we sell made from scratch baked goods. So yeah, that's what we're doing here. I love to cook and bake, and we started to cook more from scratch and base ingredients and not use so many things that have names I can't pronounce. So, and I just kind of created my own recipes and went from there, and was asked to come and do the farmer's market this year and to get my name out there, so it worked out. I work with kids in my regular full-time job, so like the paint your own cookies, things like that. So things that are creative and that they can kind of interact with is really important to me. I like that. And making my recipes, it was just simple ingredients. How could I make it taste really good but use simple ingredients? I love it in Ham Lake. I've lived here my entire life, and it's a small community, a big support. Like we all kind of help each other out, and it's kind of nice to be able to give back to the community as well as be able to sell to the community here. This is my daughter, Artisan. She likes to come help, and she helps bake, and she loves to sales and to talk to the people here. I have a website. It's beautifullybakedinhamlake.com.
Selling some yummy sourdough bread and some desserts as well. Every week I try to have about 3 to 4 different flavors up for options. So this week we've got seeded, plain, and olive and rosemary. And then you can't go wrong with cheesy Italian focaccia or cinnamon roll. I actually started making sourdough to bring healthier bread into our house, and it kind of exploded from there. So yeah, it's a lot of early mornings, a lot of late nights, but it's fun. It's a good time. Food should taste good, but it should also be healthy for you. So my youngest is too young to come to the market. Otherwise, my others like to come and eat all the food at the other vendors, you know, help play restock kid. You know, they keep my table nice and full as I need it. And just, it's a good way to spend some time with them too during the summer. I have Facebook and Instagram, and that's just Lizabes Bakery. It's on there. I have links if you want to do pre-orders and pick up at the markets.